We got Ivy Mike from the Getting It gang. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Ivy
do.
Mike.
Yeah, we do. How's it going, Mike? How are you
What's
today?
up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing?
Awesome, man. It's lovely to have you come on and have a chat with us, actually. That's really cool. I'd like to pick your brains, get your ideas on what you're thinking of this ESRB business, because that is essentially like the main topic of conversation.
Today.
So much, man. It really, I'm super excited. I'm not going to lie. I am majorly excited. What excited you most out of what you read in that little tidbit? Just out of info.
Explosions and more battle stuff going on, and lasers and I mean, we get some of that now, but I don't. The way they describe it, again, we gotta take it with a grain of salt because it's not like an official review. But the way that it sounds awesome.
Yeah, the wording's really interesting, huh? Like when they say about the ground battles being, I've actually written it down. I'm that much of a noob, I'm not even lying. I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper from my screen and then realised that I could have just taken a photo of it on my phone. But yeah, the bit that got me, the noobs in space, is true, yeah. The bit,
frenetic.
Yeah,
it's
frenetic,
a very specific adjective to be using.
Exactly, yeah. So, really fast-paced.
Fast and energetic in a rather wild and uncontrollable way.
Exactly, yeah. How exciting is that? It's Luke 5G2. G'day, mate. I'm getting hyped. Whoop whoop.
What's up,
I cannot
Luke?
wait for
Welcome
ground
to
battles. Oh my god, you are not the only one. I am. My hype level is overflowing right now. I tell you, it's not even. It's not even. You can't contain it with one. Like 10 out of 10. It's just not. You can't explain it like that. It's
epic hype.
Crazy. It's crazy hype. But we
How
are.
hyped are you, Mike?
I'm hyped, man. I am hyped. I've learned to control my hype over the past 2 years, though, because we got another month and a half. I don't want to, I've burnt myself out, like, thinking about Waking Titan crap and stuff like that in the first round, honestly.
Can I ask, do you enjoy the process of the Waking Titan stuff? Or do you kind of think it's cool, but you prefer the outcome?
I put up with it because it's, all my friends are and all the No Man's Sky community is into it, so it's like, okay, well, but personally, I'm not, like, into this whole ARG thing, to be honest.
I'm not going to lie, I enjoy the outcome. I like seeing kind of the holograms or the trailer and stuff like that, but I'm not really worried about the process getting there. It doesn't, I don't get that excited about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I get to do hexadecimal,
Radical Jack Jr. 45 just popped into the chat. I believe it's the first time, and I think Luke as well. I'm not sure if I've seen either of those names before, so thank you ever so much, guys, for popping in and saying hello. We're chatting about the ESRB ratings with the old No Man's Sky, with the great, the mighty beard, Sean Murray himself, tweeting out that little tweet? Is it a twit? If you tweet, is it a twit? Or is it? Did you tweet it a twit? It's a twit. Okay.
Tweet is a tweet.
Okay.
And
I was going to use another adjective, then I realized that's a bad word.
Yeah, because you could have twatted, couldn't you? As well. You never know. Yeah, it's one of the two. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. I'm going to lose signal. I'll watch you guys later. Have a great show. Well, Luke, thank you ever so much for popping by. We do appreciate it. Consider yourself an honorary member of the Noob Nation, sir.
Come back again. Over in my stream, the other half, or the other cheer captain of the Zane's World Cheer Squad, Siege Ninja, in the chat, first one in the post, and he says, the Noobs in Space show live yet again. Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir.
This is what we do. We do the live thing. That's what we do. We do the live thing, don't we, a bit? Yeah.
You can't beat the people in the chat, man. They are awesome.
True. It's true.
I mean, they make
if it wasn't for those guys, we'd just be guys sat in front of PlayStations talking to ourselves. If you think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
yes, sir. Yes,
we went there. It's a little bit deep. It's good though. It's good.
I'm gonna tell you, this is how epic our subs are, guys. I have done nothing for 4 days but harvest bases, build bases, and collect bases. Plucking flowers for 4 days, guys, and people have just kept on showing up, man. You guys are epic, man. and I still can't figure out what brings you back, but I'm glad it does.
It's cool. It's still, yeah.
Sword, you got an incredible personality, man, and that's what brings him back. Is you're just a cool dude, man.
Oh man, thank you.
I keep telling him he won't listen though. What do you think to the from a first or third person perspective, players travel between systems to explore alien worlds for resources, to upgrade equipment, and to discover unique life forms, Mike? Do you think that's... what are your... Yeah, I'm just going to broaden out. What are your thoughts on third person perspective? What do you expect from that kind of...
I don't... Honestly, I'm not... I'm that person that when they had Pathfinder come out and they put the exocrafts in, I was really upset that there was a third-person view on the exocrafts and no first-person view. I really want there to be a first-person view. I want to have that steering wheel in my face. When I play a driving simulator, I play in the driving seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm surprised there's no first-person perspective on the exocrafts. I'm not going to lie.
I'm kind of like...
we got K-Bop. Hey, K-Bop. We got Sup, guys. I'm going to get on and make a quick cameo also. Old Gods. A new Old Gods email. I might be late. No problem, K-Bop. Thank you. An Old Gods email.
And I got Ballista Cola over here in my chat. We are a constellation on the rise and not the constellation prize. I like it. I like it. Yeah. But yeah, to add on to...
Blink.
I add on to what Mike was talking about with the first-person view. I know, like with games like Gran Turismo. I used to love the not the first person in the steering wheel, behind the steering wheel view, but the actual out in front of the car view.
Yeah.
Where it was like you was right on the surface of the road. Man, I used to like really rack up some good racing being in that view. But I also, when I went to play the Ace Combat series on the PS2, I really loved the third-person view or the outside view of the airplane.
Yeah.
During the combat.
Yeah. I feel like it breaks the immersion though. If you think about on foot, if you're on foot and you're running around and you got your multi-tool out in front of you, you're blasting things away, and then all of a sudden you switch to third person. I feel like it breaks. Now you're not that person. It breaks the...
Yeah, you're a caricature as opposed to being that's your IRL kind of experience thing, if you know what I mean, in a weird way.
I love it, don't get me wrong. It's cool for like making videos and stuff,
I'm thinking maybe they've done this for reasons. Yeah, like to expand on that, I know, because that's, super, super vague, but if what was brought up about the ground manipulator tool comes into effect, and you can sort of very quickly build yourself a wall or a piece of cover, and then third person allows you that camera view to kind of, like Fortnite does.
See around.
Yeah, that could make for very interesting gameplay. That would make it a lot better than how it is now, seeing it from a first person perspective, I think, personally.
I really, do you think there's going to be ground combat?
It says that. It's what it literally says. It literally states ground combat.
With other players.
It would be kind of weird just having ground combat against NPCs. Like there's got to be a motivation, hasn't there, for you to sort of...
I'm torn. They have to do it right, because then you gotta you have to have your. If I miss a sentinel, I'm not like throwing my controller through the window. But if I miss the other player and they shoot me in the face and I die, they gotta have that mechanic and the aiming on point,
Yeah. I am a little bit worried about the ground combat, to be honest, because the way it is at the moment, if they just sort of slap that into ground combat, that's not going to be that fun.
Like, I'm not lazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or like hip firing as well. There's no actual ADS. There's not really an awful lot of skill. You're just sort of spraying wildly, kind of thing. Which is kind of cool, and I suppose in one way it would make for cool gameplay. Like for content, if you know what I mean, for putting stuff on YouTube, but maybe not while you're playing it. You know what I mean? So I'm with her. Oh, I've got a quick
Season Ninja in my chat saying some people like that thing. I love the first person, but my brother loves the third person.
Yeah.
Thought. Yeah.
It does say from first or third person as well, so I think you'd be able to choose. The way they've put it in, it does give you it does seem to phrase it in a way of wish. you have the choice from first or third person perspective. So maybe we can like play however we want, and it kind of makes sense with Hello because they like people just playing however they like. Yeah. I just want to quickly say hello to Explorer, Felix Lavalier, and K-Bot again because they've come in and we've got more people and chat's already flying. It's amazing. Thank you ever so much, man. Thank you for your support and love and. Cookies for everyone. Cookies for everyone. Yeah, so get involved in the conversation, peeps. Get in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking about this new interesting ESRB information that came out with the rating that the old Beard of Greatness tweeted. And yeah, it'd be good to kind of pick up on what you guys felt was, exciting about what's going on. Absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to cut over you there, buddy. My apologies.
Oh no. I forgot what I was saying.
Hooray!
I do that quite a bit, man. Seriously.
Yeah. That isn't Ivy. I'm Ivy. Trolled in the chat by Ivy Mike. I like it. That's absolutely amazing. That's brilliant. But yeah, I tell you what.
Semtex will be reading out his comments, and I'll be over here playing and kind of lose track of the conversation. He goes, "What do you think about that sword?" And I said, I don't know. Could you please repeat the question?
just filter me out while you're doing your thing. That's brilliant. I like it. That's cool. But yeah, so exciting, guys. So exciting. We've come on tonight, but there isn't any real kind of directive. We're not going off and I'm just sat in a cave looking at beautiful things because that's what I like doing. I don't know if Sword is. But yeah, really, it's more about kind of coming on and having a chat with all you guys out there and kind of getting a bit of feedback from y'all and chatting with Mike as well because that's interesting.
I think we got the counterfeit Mike in the chat because I got the Mike in the YouTube chat saying that's not Ivy, I'm Ivy. And
Joshua
welcome Chemo
Lafferty.
DPA, brother.
Hello there, Joshua Lafferty as well. Hello, Chemo. I hope you're doing well, bro. Joshua is said that Taco getting married dressed as a Viking apparently.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get married as a lasher plant. And that way, if anybody interrupts and has a problem with
I wouldn't put it past Taco.
Whack him in the face.
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't put it past him to get dressed up as a Viking when he got married.
And let's get real here, Sam. There's not much we can put past Taco, sir.
This is true. This is true.
I'm not. Yeah, we love you, Taco,
I loved him. I loved him.
There's not a whole lot.
There are definitely his line in the sand is definitely far away from mine. I'll put it that way. Definitely.
I would, yeah. He's a great guy. He's such a personality. But,
oh yeah,
wow.
He really is. He's
a character.
Yeah.
Do you know how much Red Bull I'd have to drink to have that much energy? I love him, man.
It's non-stop, isn't it? Awesome. It's brilliant. Like it's brilliant. I got an error for a basic sentence. Weird. Don't quote me. I would love to see it as well. I really would love to see Taco dressed up as a Viking getting married. That would be amazing. Imagine if he live streams his wedding.
That would be awesome.
You know what I mean? Get Cobra there as the best man. It'd be amazing. It really would. Tell you what, though, Mike, I'd like to branch out a little bit of the conversation as well because we do have the honour of having the one, the only Ivy Mike in the chat with us from #GetNetGang.
Oh,
I would like to ask, how did the GetNet Gang all start? How did you get involved with them? Like, you know. Give us a little bit of a background on the GetNet Gang and why it's so good to be part of them.
The GetNet Gang started, let's see, about a year and a half ago. There was a group of streamers. It was actually, I'm not sure if they were streaming at the time, but it was SavJazz21, Gaming Mike, Bone Junkie, Tricky. There was a bunch of folks all together, and they started. Like, you know, all streaming No Man's Sky together, and then something came up where they said something about the GetNet Gang, and the name just stuck, and they started this Discord server, and they started inviting all these No Man's Sky fans that were very, very chill, relaxed. Not just at that time there was a lot of hate in the chat. You know, there was a lot of trolls, and we needed what we did was everyone that was in the GetNet Gang, we all became each other's moderators. At that time, so. You know, whenever someone was on, we wanted to know when they were on so we could make sure we could watch their chat and make sure everything was going well in their chat and took care of trolls for each other.
That's really cool.
Because it was a different time, you know.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
We're getting the filter of 2 years in ours, so you know I can imagine how bad it was when it was all fresh and people were still really sore and salty about it.
It was pretty harsh.
Yeah, that's where it started. I joined up with them about a year ago, you know, and it has grown so much in the past year and a half. I mean, we're up to almost 400 people now in the Getnip gang, and we have... these are all the games we're playing right now. We play Ark, we play Conan Exiles, we play Destiny, we play Elder Scrolls, we play Far Cry, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Monster Hunter, No Man's Sky, One Hit Wonders, which is like all like games we try and don't like, Planet Nomads, Pokemon Go, Rocket League, Sea of Thieves, Stellaris, Terra, Warframe, Final Fantasy, Middle-earth, Star Wars, you know. So the list goes and goes, and so we have a room for each one of those games in the Discord, and we all just talk about those games and post up updates, and the No Man's Sky one's always blowing up because we all love No Man's Sky, and yeah, it's just a great place to be.
Okay, so for anyone that's sort of in either of the chats that's kind of watching and listening now, where would be the best place for them to get information so they're able to join up on the Getnip Discord?
Let me follow up on that comment before you finish your statement there, Sim. Ivy Mike has typed into my chat, guys, if you will tap on his name, it will open his channel. Please take this opportunity to sub his channel, guys, because guys, if he's on our show, he's got to be cool.
It's true. It's true. It's like look at Noobs in Space as kind of like the rubber stamp for coolness. If you've come on and you've chatted with like either me or Sword or both of us, yes, it's kind of like a stamp of noob approval. So you know you can take that as a quality control seal of amazingness, and Ivy Mike and the Getnip gang have thoroughly earned their stamp, so definitely get over and
I will tell you what,
see those guys. Check
old
them out.
MC Reaper is in the Getnip gang, is he not?
Yeah, so old Mick Reaper. What's up, Reaper?
Yeah, Mick Reaper, dude. I'm telling you, I've actually watched a lot of his live streams because he'll do it during the day, like when I'm at work, and I'll pull it up on my phone and like I'll try to work and lurk a little bit where I'm just listening to the stream and you know I'll jump in when I can in the chat. And I've actually got Matador, No Man's Sky popped in. Hey guys, and Empty Benches, Rick McPherson, dude, what is up? Welcome back to the stream, man.
Indeed. Over here, we've also got Ezekiel Bale as well, saying that it's my favourite dynamic duo, the Happy Brit and the Redneck Spaceman. Awesome, man. Thank you for popping back, Ezekiel. We do appreciate it. It's awesome. Sword has taken to calling himself the sidekick for some reason. I don't know why this is. Okay, guys.
The Robin to Semtex's Batman.
I don't get this, but maybe we can make this an actual thing. Semtex and his sidekick sword. I like that, actually. It's got a nice ring to it. I do like that.
I don't mind being the sidekick. I really don't.
Yeah, it's the sidekick. It's the sidekick that's got all of the actual ideas, anyway. Like, usually, like, you know, Batman kind of looks cool and stuff, but Robin does all the hard work behind the scenes, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how it works here as well, if I'm completely honest.
So I posted the super secret. Not really. You guys are free to use it, but there's a link. It's a code in the chats right now. So it's discord.gg / and then that code. Awesome. And you'll get the invite over to the Getnip Gang Discord.
Brilliant. So yeah, check that out, guys. Get over there, get yourself part of that Discord. You can chat to all of these cool guys through it. You can find out what's going on with like all the Getnip Gang. They've also got sort of stuff for all the No Man's Sky live streams or any other games that Mike mentioned that they cover there in their kind of promotion channel, so to speak. So it's an awesome resource to make sure you can always be watching something cool.
And it's all super nice, chill people, you know. Exactly, so if you're like not super nice and chill, then maybe it's not the place for you. But you know, if you're a cool person and you want to hang out, it's definitely fun place.
Yeah, awesome. Glad we can connect. We can connect the stars and the constellation that little bit more. That's the beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So really then, from like, I'm surprised really that you guys cover so many kind of games. That's a huge plethora of kind of stuff that you cover there.
Well, again, it's as they come out and as they get released. You have the ones that most people play, and then you have like Monster Hunter, which is awesome and big for a month, and then most people aren't really playing much of it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, games do have, other than No Man's Sky anyway, for me personally, this is sort of a little bit timeless, but most other games I play for an amount of time, get excited about it, and then kind of something new comes out. Yeah, so I
give myself
fully.
About 6 hours. After about 6 hours, I can't play a game anymore. I'm so bad. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have so many first starts on games, and I never play again.
My.
Oh wow!
I'll play it for an episode or two, and then I'm back on No Man's Sky. It's so horrible.
Okay. Well, that kind of as a segue off of that, then, with the E3, all of the E3 news coming just out, like, literally just, with all of the presentations from Bethesda, Sony, Microsoft, what was it that kind of, well, firstly, was there anything there that excited you? And if there was, what was it that kind of got you excited about it and got you raring to play it when it does come out?
I was super impressed with the graphics of a lot of the games, but again, these are probably played on demo machines that are, looked a lot better than they're going to in the reality. But I mean, the graphics look great, but again, all those types of like adventure storyline games that really were released aren't really what I get into. That's why I've always loved No Man's Sky, is that you're able to just do whatever you want. There's no guiding. Now with Atlas Rises, there's a little bit more of that storyline there, and that was fun, but it's not the main point of the game. You need imagination to play No Man's Sky, and that's why there's so many people that hate it. There's a lot of people out there with no imagination.
I couldn't agree with you more.
You just can't go shoot anybody in the face. So.
Yeah. It allows you just like go and find a world no one else has ever been to, and make it your own, and do whatever you want. It's that freedom.
Yeah, I like Far Cry for that as well. I'm not going to lie, I've always liked the Far Cry games because I've always felt that kind of sense of freedom, because they don't, even though there are missions to go and do, there's not a path to like go and do a specific mission. It's kind of like, this is the plethora of missions you can do, like go about it however you will. And I love that about, Far Cry. You can like go and unlock areas of the map and stuff. I know it's not to this sort of scale, but it's similar.
I'm not good at first-person shooters. I guess that would which is weird. So I'm really good at space combat in No Man's Sky.
Oh, don't worry, man. If you've seen me and Sword playing Fortnite yesterday or anything, then we're definitely noobs in Fortnite as well.
We're not that great either.
That's awesome. I just want to really quickly just catch up on the chat here for a sec, guys. Sorry, I don't want to stop the flow of conversation. Ballisticola says they really need to change the aiming. It's way too floaty for combat. I'm kind of with you there. Ezekiel says, Yo Sam, are you swimming through cancer-ridden waves? No, I'm swimming through cave structures, tubes. They're kind of like lava tubes on a planet that has a red ocean and kind of cool stuff in it. And I think it's really pretty. Nice. So yeah, that's what you're seeing. John saying, crazy, right? I just subbed, and that makes you an honorary member of the Noob Nation. Well done, sir. You are now being cuddled by kittens and fluffy things, while unicorns prance beautifully into the sunset.
Rainbows.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for subbing. That's absolutely lovely. John, you're a cool guy. If you also want to be a cool person, you can also either tickle the like button, or, you can press sub if you want to. We're not going to stop you. Ezekiel Bell, Starfield Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, Starfield.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll come back to Starfield in a minute. We will. How are you not drowning? I am in creative mode. Ezekiel is absolutely right. I am in the beautiful world of creative mode, where you don't have to worry about stuff killing you, which is nice. Because it's always nice not to appear as much of a noob as you actually are. Yeah.
You know what game I was really excited for that I didn't see was Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if you guys are Final Fantasy VII fans.
I'm not.
I am an epic Final Fantasy VII guy.
Look at this.
I actually have the PlayStation version, or the PlayStation 1 version, on my PS4 now.
Nice.
See, yeah, I'm not. You're going to hate me now, and you're both going to consider me like a non-gamer. I've never played the Final Fantasy stuff. It's never appealed to me in any way.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
It was like it came out probably when I was 14, so it was that coming of age game that I played that like stuck with you, for adult.
A lot of my friends got into it. I'm not going to lie. A lot of my friends got into it, but for me, I don't know what it is about it that it just doesn't grip me. It's the same with the sword games where you're like running along. I played, I think, one of the Devil May Cry's I enjoyed, and all of the rest of them I kind of played the first bit, and I was like kind of meh. I don't know.
Well, see, the thing I love so much about Final Fantasy VII was at the time when that game came out, that game was like state of the art, and they had done something that no other game had ever done.
Oh yeah, the cinematics and the videos and the cut scenes and all that was all new. But I mean, obviously now it has not aged well. I will tell you.
No. But I mean, when they come out with that game, especially there wasn't that many
that was
3D open world travel.
Yeah, 1997 that game came out.
I would have been 17. Yeah. I would have been 17 at that time. I've just told everyone on stream how old I am. Oh no! I am now the old guy. No!
Most of them can't do math, Semtex.
There's plenty of
I'm talking bad about your subs. No.
Okay, sorry, hang on. I've got so many comments here as well. This is crazy. H45 said, wait, I just subbed and you said Noob Nation? No, I didn't say New Nation. I said Noob Nation because you are watching Noobs in Space with Sam, that's me, and Sword, that's him, and our special guest today, Ivy Mike, hashtag Gang Royalty. Mike. He's awesome, and if you don't know, now you do, so make sure if Mike puts anything in the chat, Ivy Mike, make sure you click on his name, 3 little dots next to his name, do the channel thing and the sub and the like and all of that greatness, because you're all noobs, just like us. Share that noob love around everywhere we can. That'd be amazing. We've got, as well, I can't wait for Resident Evil 2. Is it Resident Evil 2? I thought it was more than 2.
It's not. I don't know if it's 2. Maybe.
I don't know if it's 2. I think maybe it's a couple of ones past that, maybe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Well, they rebooted it as Resident Evil, so this is the second of the new reboot ones, I think.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense now,
it's like Resident Evil 37 in reality, but...
Yeah, but in name sort of ways it is. Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry about that. We've got K-Bop. I'm at Source Black Site. Wasn't there Copper here? Was there Copper at Black Site? Is it Black Site 1 or Black Site 2? And we'll let you know.
It's not Copper, it's more that. Both the black sites make liquid explosives.
No. Copper. Is there copper on that planet, do you know?
Oh, that's a good question, guys.
I don't know.
I do not know.
I don't know.
I do not know.
Never mind, it's gold, says K-Box. So, yeah, that's okay. I'd live another Phantasy Star 2 or Generations remake, says Felix. Ooh, that's interesting. Phantasy Star. That would be really cool.
I have got the one, the only Ryder S in my chat. Good evening, everyone. And the awesome J Spot J.
Oh, hello,
Timo DTA. He asked how long y'all gonna be streaming tonight.
Just so you know, guys, if you don't know,
a couple hours.
Yeah, we will be. 2 seconds, sorry. Ivy Mike has just actually put a little hand wavy thing in the chat. If you're on like YouTube on a PC or on your phone, you'll see a little Ivy Mike waving hand. That is Ivy Mike from the Getnik Gang. He is the guy that's also here with me and Sword. He's really cool. Please go and sub him and like him. Thank you. Sorry, I had to get that out quickly. Okay.
And I got Matador No Man's Sky.
That's the last self-promo. I'm good. Or you guys promo anything. That's all right. I'm good.
Guys, seriously, go check out that channel, dude. Ivy has some really cool content. Do you do Ray Rod's mods on yours, don't you?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I do some Ray Rods. Yeah, I do some Ray Rods.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good showcase on Ray Rods.
I just picked up a PlayStation 4, so I need to focus on my Permadeath series. Because Ray Rods is great, but it's not stable enough to do like a permadeath
Yeah.
Y'all do the cage matches over there, Getting It Gang,
that's over
you?
on the Getting It Gang. Yep, on the Getting It
Gang.
Dude,
explain the cage match to the true noob, Sword.
All right, so here's the deal. So let's pretend there was a cage match between Semtex and Sword. So Semtex and Sword would both start a brand new permadeath save at the same time, and they would both live stream it with no voice and just game audio. Okay, and then over on the Getnip Gang, we would take both those streams and put them together right side by side at the same time, and then we would have Discord going, and we would all be together on the Discord talking while we have those two streams up. So we still can hear everybody and talk to each other, and then each of them would have an announcer that would track their scores. So Semtex would have an announcer for his side and in his corner, and then we'd have a announcer for Sword in his corner. Now they would start this permadeath save, and they would try and survive as fast as possible and get to their ship as fast as possible. And as they do things, they get points. So getting to your ship the first time, you get 20 points. Taking out a pirate, you get 10 points. If you do a freighter battle, you get 40 points. So as you go, you get more points. Nice. Now, if one of them dies, it's over. The other person wins. At the you play for 4 hours, and at the end of the 4 hours, if no one died, the person with the most points wins.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
I'm down. Are you down?
Crazy.
Well, I'm down. Are you down, Sword?
I'm gonna tell you, my first permadeath attempt ended gloriously because Sword got cocky, and Sword thought a bolt caster standard upgrade to his little pea shooter weapon could take down a manufacturing facility door, and the Sentinels disagreed, and they
did you get utterly destroyed? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Listen, dude, I made it to my ship like quick. It was like 30-40 minutes. I had my ship repaired and was up off the ground, and I said, let's go check out some waypoints. And I went out and I found a manufacturing facility, and I said, cool blueprints. And they said,
Well, I mean, I would like to officially state that I am down for a cage match. I'm definitely down. I'm 100%.
So in the chat, Semtex and Sword's chat, do you guys want to see Semtex versus Sword in a cage match? Let's hear it.
If you want to see me versus Sword in a cage match with the Geknip gang, Christ, my brain today. Then yeah, get it in the chat there, guys, because I'm down. I am down. I'm not gonna. I'm down.
Baby, Geknip gang. I think I'm down. Give me 1 second. Let me catch up my chat there, Sim, because I'm way behind.
You do that,
Matador.
You do that.
Dude, thanks for the reminder. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want me to go do it now. I will go check that out today. He has actually set up a living glass farm. He sent me some cool pics of it, man.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and it's like 6 minutes from the portal. So if he's good with that, I'll go take it out. I'll go do it.
Yeah, go do it.
Just give me the thumbs up, because everybody... Oh, good, I got it. Okay, we'll go do that right now as soon as I get done catching up.
Yo, insane. What's going on, bro?
Ivy Mike has an awesome permadeath series. Yes, he does.
Absolutely.
DTA, it's Resident Evil 2 remade. Dark Lord's in the chat, guys.
Yeah,
dude, listen, I blasted Twitter. I went to everybody on Dark Lord's stream, guys. He actually has like I think it's 18-minute video. Y'all guys need to check out. He actually named a pirate freighter shuttle after me and Semtex.
Yeah,
man.
it's insane.
What a friend.
Check it out. Check it out.
It has 30 plus slots. I can't remember if it was 33 or 34. 30 plus slots, freighter slots in a shuttle, guys. That thing is epic. Dude, go check out that stream. Check out his channel. If you ain't subbed, you're missing out. Hit the like button. Show him some noob love.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Dude, we got a bunch of yeses. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad. You should do that. You should do that.
So I don't think Sim's going to get out of that cage match. So don't let him make excuses, because Sword don't mind.
I'm down. I'm down.
I don't know. You know, I'm pretty sure Cobra is gonna try and flake out on me on his cage match. So
maybe
well,
we don't know. We don't know. I don't think so. I think he'll come. Sorry, I need to quickly do the same thing as well with the catchy uppy thing.
Go ahead, buddy.
Felix
Go ahead,
has got. I expect an ultra-realistic remake of Secret of Mana for the next generation console. I've not played that. Like to see some of it, so I can see whether or not that would be cool or not. We have Ezekiel saying, Ivy Mike, I'd love to do some kind of cage match with more than 2 people, potentially 4 or 8 if possible, a race to the centre by any means possible. That's kind of a cool concept. Akami, not seen the name before, so welcome to the Noob Nation.
Cool.
And we have every day, I think, of potential new activities next will allow us to have every waking moment. And even when I'm not awake, I'm thinking about potential about next. I'm not even going to lie. We got Insane in the chat. Yes, we do. Insane, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support, my man. He is actually over from Law of Evolution. If you haven't heard about Law of Evolution before, you should know about that man. Please search his name up.
Now.
He is super cool. Ezekiel Bear will watch totally comment Semin. So yes, so everyone's saying yes, we would like to see people get killed, or people dying in permadeath mode. That's awesome. I'm glad you want to see me die.
Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you what, it won't be fair to see him, because I have actually been trained in the art of permadeath by 2 epic, the permadeath queen and the permadeath king, which is Niblet and Electrocheck.
Sorry, I'm going to have to butt in a second, because we have the one, the only, the man like Just Jarrod in the house. Everybody, say hello to Just Jarrod. What's up, Just Jarrod? How's it going, buddy? Thank you for coming by, man. That's really cool. Yeah, nice. Thank you, man. That's cool. Seriously, I got 800 hours into NMS. Says Insane. Me too. I've got over 1,000 now. So yeah, I've never played permadeath though. First time I see Red Rikiden. Yeah, no, it's actually really cool. It doesn't look that way during the day either. It's kind of really weird. But you know, Nova is next, Dark Lord says. Ooh, the Nova coming in. We've also got Bacon Pancakes in the chat. I missed the name. Sorry, Bacon. Hello. How are you, man?
Bacon Pancakes, man. I get hungry every time I hear him.
Reached centre in permadeath, says Insane. Deleted the save. Wow, okay. How's it going, says Just Jarrod. We are good. We are really excited because of this tweet about the ESRB information. I'm guessing you've probably already uploaded a video, and I haven't seen the notification yet, to be honest. So if you have, I'll be checking that out, because Just Jarrod makes cool stuff, and he's very funny. Very funny. You have to check him out. Honestly, he is. Hello, Explorer. If you don't know as well, all you've got to do is click next to Just Jarrod's name over by the slidey bar. There's like 3 little dots. Click on that. Go to check channel out, hit like, subscribe. If you haven't done that already, you should, because he is funny. Yeah, I just recorded the video. Won't be up until tomorrow, he says. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it. NMS community on YouTube is the worst. I subscribe to Law, and that starts a cycle of other subscriptions. You guys support each other too much. Smiley face. Do you know why that is, though? Because everybody smells lovely. That's what it is.
Lovely.
It's all down to the beautiful smell. It's the Geknip oil we rub into ourselves daily. I'd like a quest mode where you gain XP points. I'd very much like to see Destiny style raids, and I think we might get something kind of like that maybe with your teammates, because that is very Star Trek-y. If you think about like how raids are set up in Destiny, you know what I mean? You go and you would do some like kind of little mission, and then that leads to another second little mission, like opening doors, and then you go for a maze, and then you like fight one arena of dudes, and then you move on to like another one, and you fight. You see what I mean? It would make sense, wouldn't it? Do you know? Would you agree with that, guys? Do you think I'm wrong there? What's your opinion on that?
I missed the first part of that. I'm sorry.
Like Destiny, that's okay, buddy. Destiny-style raid kind of mechanics, where you go, you get sent off as a team of 4. There's like a little mission. You have to go and meet a dude in a certain quadrant somewhere, and he gives you a bit of information about a console, and then you unlock the console. That takes you to a gate. You unlock the gate, go for it. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Do you think that would?
As long as they don't add more like loading screens and things like that, they'd have to do it. Maybe they make it so like there's planets that have these bosses on them, so you all have to go to that planet together, or you know what I'm saying? But if it's like a door in a building that goes into a dungeon underground and there's like a loading screen, I feel like that would kind of not be No Man's Sky-ish, you know?
Well, there wouldn't necessarily have to be a loading screen, though. You could like go up and unlock a, like we do now with the things in the buildings, where you walk up, you do the little puzzle,
like
that boom, and then a door opens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can walk through the door. So it's like a segmented area, maybe. I don't know. Christ, the chat is rocking so hard. I don't even know how to put it on slow mode. It's so harsh. But yeah, I think that's an interesting prospect, if nothing else. You know what I mean? To have kind of a Destiny-esque.
Oh no, I would.
Thing.
Yeah, to have like some stuff that you have to go and do together. But again, it's not. I don't see No Man's Sky as being like a shooter, whereas those types of close quarters or dungeony things would be much more, shooting oriented.
True, but we have now got this new information about the ground combat. You know what I mean? So that's what's making me kind of think that might be more possible. Maybe I don't know.
It'd be cool if they integrated like puzzles and like really rare elements that you have to mine down there at the same time, and like did some cool stuff like that would be cool.
Just Jarrod agrees. He says that he'd like to see a lot more of Destiny in No Man's Sky, because Destiny is also one of his favourite games. Which, yeah, I think if not, like just that kind of structure of do a mission with your pals, go somewhere, achieve something, that leads you to the next thing. You go and fight like kind of a boss or a battle in the end, and if you win, you get some kind of cool upgrade or something. I think that would be nice. It would give you like motivation to play with
Destiny,
your mates.
Sometimes?
Yeah, I played Destiny 1. I'm not gonna lie, I was McDonald's fries over the locking stuff behind the paywall. Salty as,
right.
Because it was, it just, you don't expect to buy a game on a disc, get home and have half the dark content that's on the disc playable, and then have a 6 kilobyte unlock key for the remaining information on that disc. If I've purchased the disc, I expect to get all of the information on it and have access to play that. That was my kind of perspective. I thought that was a bad business decision that they'd made. They seemed to chop the game in half, put it behind a paywall, and you didn't even really get like a story that was strong enough to stand on its own, I thought, out of Destiny 1. But that is a personal opinion. I appreciate that not everyone's going to agree with me on that. I like. Did you like Destiny, Mike? Mike, have we lost you?
Ivy Mike. We may have just lost him.
We might have just lost Ivy Mike, guys. There's a possibility. Or it could be a headset. Could be a headset.
Got access to the chat, and he'll be right back.
Okay, well, while we're just waiting for Mike to return, I'll just quickly go through
the... I apologize, guys.
That's all right,
I had to mute real quick. My food...
Oh, that's cool, bro.
Oh, no problem. No, I was just asking if you enjoyed Destiny.
I played for about 10 minutes on Destiny 1 on Xbox, and so I never really got into it, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I did, I played it for about a month.
It's huge.
With my pals,
it's huge right now on the Getnip game, Destiny 2. They're all excited about the updates and things that are happening over there.
The new one's meant to be really good, apparently.
Now that I got PlayStation and they all play on PlayStation, I was thinking about picking it up, but we'll see.
Why not, man?
Ryder S, I'm working on a new farm right now. Cool. Is it going to be another glitch farm, Ryder? Because, man, Garden of Eden was epic, dude. It was a sad day when that got overwritten.
Felix thinks there might be Felix Lavalier.
Dark Lord, don't be giving him tips.
New vehicles.
Don't be giving tips.
New vehicles, dude. That could be cool. Kendall Southwick's jumped into the chat. Hey, Kendall Southwick. Thank you for coming by once again. Avid watcher of the Noobs in Space.
What's up, man?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Welcome, Kendall.
Explorer saying, I think the human-like
be a pretty
figures...
regular name, guys. Kendall Southwick. I've seen that name in a Semtex.
Many streams, not just here either. Kendall gets it around, I'm telling you. I think the human-like figures are black mirror reflections of us, perhaps, as Explorer. That kind of ties into the lore.
Okay, let's try this again. My portal just
that's quite a good idea.
Like a moron.
Bacon Pancake says, the planet you're on is sexy. That sexy red water is hot. Glad you're enjoying it, man. That's cool.
We'll try this one again, Matador.
Sandworms, people were saying. Maybe extra walkers and saying. To be honest, warping people should have expected the warp loading screen from the start. Yeah, you're right. There's got to be some kind of thing there in between, like you leaving and getting to where you're going. Instantaneous travel. It's not a Star Trek. It's No Man's Sky. Evenly.
Actually, what are your thoughts on that? You know, if we talked about co-op.
Okay.
You know, I imagine there's going to be a way to party up with your friends and instantly be in the same system as them, right?
Yeah. They like it would be a very silly thing for them to put like the multiplayer in and not allow people just to jump straight in and get into a party with their mate and start playing together. That's why I think the multiplayer thing's gonna be a separate mode. I genuinely believe that.
But how do you do that? I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a very weird mechanic.
If you imagine the way that the game starts at the moment, so you initiate and you come round, why not? That's what happens in the multiplayer mode. You all initiate, you all come round, and there's a mortal cruise ship that you have to go and repair together.
All right, so we do that. Okay, there's 4 of us. It's me, you, and Sword. Let's say it's just the 3 of us. Okay. And then next week, I want to play with Kendall Southwick, and I want to play with Game and Mike. You know, do we have to start all over again? And you know, for that party.
I would assume so. Yeah, that's one way. Or you could have like kind of. Let's for one reason or another, let's refer to it as a rank. Yeah. So once you've reached a certain rank, then anyone else that also has that rank, say you need to get to rank 5 or whatever, and your mates are on the rank 5 stuff, then you'd be able to join up and carry on as if it didn't matter who the crew member was. Or maybe there will be a mechanic like where you're able to recruit new crew members in to that story mission. You know what I mean? So they could miss parts of it. I don't know how it would work, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work the way we all imagine it to right now, if you know what I mean. I think they're so clever, those guys.
I'm very interested to see how they pull that off.
Oh, there's so many stuff here. There's so much stuff here I've got to try and catch up on. Just Jarrod saying, Destiny 1 had its issues, Destiny 2 had its issues, but definitely one of my favourite games. A blast to play with friends. If you couldn't play with friends, I wouldn't play. Well, yeah, no, I'm there with that. Lots of people saying hello to you, by the way, Mike. Insane's talking about animals, and perhaps I think that's... changing the animal mechanics, I think. To be honest, you like Elite? Yeah, no, Elite is cool.
Cool.
We've got
check out this son of a gun right here. Dude, Matador. This is awesome, dude. He has got this big purple... Oh my god! I'm not going to upload anything from this planet, Matador, so I'm going to scan it. Oh, you've already got it scanned. Cool. Or
JJ, JJ. Yep, I'm going to refer to Just Jarrod as JJ from here on in because it's so much easier to say that when I'm trying to read out comments. All I'm playing right now is Destiny 2 and Rocket League. Okay, no, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, I don't really enjoy Rocket League. I'm not going to lie. I played it like once or twice, but I couldn't work out what the greatest fun in the world. Is
look at that ugly mug.
I don't know. It's cool.
Sim, you got my stream up, buddy?
No, but I can do. Give me 2 seconds. I will pull that
dude, man, check out this ugly son of a gun. It's
okay,
cute,
2 seconds.
Man.
2 seconds. I'm looking.
Purple. Pink. He's so pink. He's pink.
Oh,
He's
wow, yeah.
6.79 meters tall, dude.
That is the biggest Pokemon in the history of ever.
Yeah, check his thing out.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome, man.
That is sick.
Matador, that was
what are you going to call
there, dude.
What did you call him?
Huge.
What did you call it? I really want to know what he called it now.
Oh, what did he call it?
Yeah.
Let's see, did he name it?
What's the third person view? Oh.
Blobbymon. I like that. I think that would be. We've got mainly playing PS4. Yeah, I play on PS4 as well, Jarrod. That's cool, actually. Maybe we could perhaps meet up one day. on PlayStation 4. That would be amazing. Open World Addict. I was just lucky to find it when I restarted the game last February on my new PC. Oh, you're a PC player. That's kind of cool. Cross platforms are coming soon. Oh, now that would be awesome. If we could go, what do you think on the whole, being able to play cross-platform between PC and PlayStation 4, perhaps Xbox as well, thrown in?
It would be a dream come true.
Me too, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'd love that because I've got a couple of pals that play over on PC, and it's it would be awesome to be able to get them kind of in.
You know, six-legged dog.
I went out and I bought a PlayStation 4 just to play with my friends, and I'm really not looking forward to like completely regrinding my entire save, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it? I'm not gonna
telling
lie.
you what, man. Yeah. After 3 PSN accounts and 3 fresh starts, I learned a lot that it doesn't take that long to get caught up.
Normal mode, yes. Normal mode, okay, but
permadeath. Oh yeah, never mind.
It's damn plutonium and the damn iron. 200 plutonium every time you take off. It's yeah.
Painful.
Brutal.
Painful.
Well, I mean, it makes you think though. It makes you think. You start looking for places that is free to take off from.
Yeah,
you
true.
start looking for little nuts to hide plutonium in.
Yeah, but let's not give no tips to Sim, because I'm really planning on.
Oh, don't you worry! I will be going and cramming before this happens. I will know the rules inside and out, and trust me, I will come with my best foot forward.
Oh, okay. You gonna be?
I'm not. Hey, Batman, don't take it easy on Robin. Batman, don't take it easy on Robin. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna watch like 40 hours of Zane's World's permadeath stream, guys. So, and if y'all want to watch a really cool permadeath stream, Zane's World, dude, runs it every Sunday from 12 p.m. EST for like 4 or 5 hours a week. Oh, look at this thing.
Just quick. Just I was saying, I would love to loot. I'm a huge loot fan. Destiny, Diablo, Borderlands, love loot. Yeah, looting is cool. Loot is definitely a good motivator to keep people playing content, absolutely. Insane said he doesn't mind a fresh start, but please don't make me get 32 souls extreme survival for the 8th time again. No, I agree, that is a pain in the ass. Diablo did it absolute best in my opinion. Diablo did it best. Yeah, Diablo is quite fun. Yeah, not a bad game. How can you meet a stranger if there's just separate multiplayer mode? Well, the multiplayer mode could also mean that you can exist in the galaxy. Like we were saying, if there was a mechanic where you can kind of go to a space station and recruit new members for your team to go off and do whatever these missions may be, that would be one way that you could meet new players. He did say bump into new people, so I'm interested to see how that mechanic works though. Felix, you could do something out of the herbs you are harvesting. I wish I could do something out of the herbs.
Running up on the base, guys. Nice.
JJ saying, nice. Yeah, I'm not liking how Anthem looks though. Another story for another time. That's fair. I was expecting there to be the section that isn't there, which I think is the single player. I think it's only multiplayer, which I think a lot of people have been a bit upset about.
Check this thing out, guys. Check this thing out.
It's true. Just Jarrod does have a channel that covers Anthem, by the way, guys. So if you're unaware of that, have a look. And if you're into the old Anthem stuff, so yeah, help him out there. Look forward to reviews. I'm indifferent so far. Yeah, no, I think if they implement it all in the right way, it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be an absolute blast next. I think either way, I'm going to have fun with it. You know, however they put everything in, it's going to be awesome. I can't see them not getting it right.
Hey, Sim, you got my stream up?
I do.
Check out these rows of Star Bramble. Dude, Matador put in the work, buddy. Matador put in the work. Those things is straight, man.
Did he use ask him if he used the wall trick that I taught you? That is the question.
Yeah, did you use the wall trick that he showed me? Man, that is epic right there.
That is beautiful farm, yeah. Noobs stamp of approval on that form there, yeah. Straight. That's amazing, guys. That really is cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played.
Now I got a quick. Okay.
Just Jarrod saying he might not be covering it anymore because he's not really that excited. I might change my Anthem channel to something else. That's fair. I can understand that. However, it is kind of cool.
Oh, I got a visitor. Where's he at?
Like I had fish or something around me then, but I don't.
Oh, I can't see him.
Yeah, it would be awesome. It would be awesome if they sort of get Anthem, because it does look exciting. It does look like a very pretty game. I could see myself playing that a little bit. I could. I tell you what I really, really would love to play, and what I'd even consider getting an Xbox for would be that Vigor and Ori, Will of the Wisps. Because I love platform games like Sonic. And you know, that is like the base of where I came from, was like Sonic and Mario, all of those kind of side-scrolling kind of platform games. And that Ori looks so beautiful with its art style. I think that would be a real trip to play. I think that would be incredible. Did you see that one, Mike? Oh yeah, you were there. What am I talking about? Of course you did.
Yeah. Never been like a huge... I'll be honest, I never really gamed much before No Man's Sky. Here, I dabbled here and there,
Yeah.
So, platformers, the last platformers I played were like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, I haven't really played any since then. So when I think of platformer, I think of Mario, I think of Sonic, I think of old school. So I haven't really played any. Probably the newest platformer I played was Earthworm Jim. So.
Okay.
Oh my.
Earthworm Jim's funny. That's a funny game as well.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Kermie said, what about Ubisoft's Skull and Bones? That had potential too. To be honest, maybe I've kind of forgotten about that in the midst of everything else that came out. I don't remember, but I might go and have a look again. I'm going to have a good evening. Okay. Open World Addict is saying that he is off skis at the moment, but thanks for having him, and thank you to all of us for being here.
Open World, have a good man. Open World subbed to me the day before yesterday. Open World, thank you so much.
Indeed. Yeah, thank you for showing us all support. Open World actually runs a YouTube channel as well, guys, so go and show him a bit of the Noob love. Go and give him a hug in the way that only we can, by, touching his like button and sub button inappropriately. And that's what we like to do.
Cobra alluded to this a little bit at the end of his stream. Guys, what's it cost to sub to a YouTube channel? Refresh my memory, Sam.
I believe it's free. I don't know. Is it free?
Is it free? Are you sure?
Mike, can we get your clarification? Is it free to sub to a YouTube channel?
I've been paying every sub. What trick do you guys have? How is it free?
We just press the little red sub button underneath the video. I've always done that.
I think when you subscribe to a channel, it's free, right? I think it's free.
I think it's free.
Okay,
yeah.
So
I came over from Twitch, and I thought that you had to pay,
It's not like that here in the YouTube fam. Oh, no. It is free, guys. It is free. So, go and help people out. It costs nothing. You don't have to have the notifications turned on if you don't want to watch the content. Turn it off. That's okay. You don't need to have a million notifications.
But by hitting
the sub button, that helps the person out. It really does.
No Man's Sky community.
Indeed.
And you do provide YouTube with some valuable information saying that you like No Man's Sky.
Absolutely. Insane saying here that I'm saying it now. Multiplayer will still be up to 16 people, but it's groups of 4. And 4 people. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I've been saying that. It's going to be like Destiny and the Dark Zone. You'll be able to team up with 4 people, but then when you get into like let's call it the Dark Space Zone, then you will be fighting other players. It makes sense. That would be real multiplayer, and that's what Sean said. So let's believe that. I've applied sooner at Ubi. Oh, cool. It's not free. It takes up to 2 seconds, and in my country currently, the min, you can get 1 hour off your time for €8.5 per hour. It takes up to... Oh, well, it does cost you time to press the sub button. That is a good point that you brought up there. It does. But yeah, I'm actually caught up on my chat. I can't believe that.
Let me know. Do you want to do this? Where do you want to put this at? Right here?
What's that? Oh, what you're doing, the monument.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Hey, Matador. Hey, brother. Just a little. Let's. Why don't we move? I'm gonna hit no right real quick. let's move out of here, out of your build area.
Yeah.
And cause what happens is I've had it happen before with a Stark Wolf. If you do it like if you do if you do it inside your build area, it has a possibility of causing lag and glitches when other people visit your base. Because I know I trapped Stark Wolf at one of my living glass or circuit board farms for like 3 days. That's awesome, dude.
That was funny.
This monument commemorates the historic meeting of the Matador 1976 and Sword AH.
What a monument! What a monument to be proud of.
If I walk by a monument on my PC, I will have to fly out of the system, and restart the game in order to get my. I'll go for I play at pretty high frame rate. It'll drop to like 30 frames per second, and it won't go back even if I leave the planet. I'll have to shut down the game and restart it. It's the monuments are bugged on PC especially. I think on PS4 as well, but I think it's not as bad.
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with Stark Wolf because God bless him, man. Because the guy, he come to Circuit City to visit one day, and I told him, I said, because I was a big fan of the domes on top of the defaults building, and I was having me and him put up monuments on like 3 of my bases. And he come by for a visit one day, and we put one on top of the dome on Circuit City, and like the next day he come back, and every time he would make it back to the portal, the game would glitch, and he saved it at my the next time he went, he saved it at my base because he didn't want to lose the harvest. Well, it would freeze his game and restart him every time he went to the portal. And he was wigging out, man. He was like, I can't get out. It's been 3 days. I can't get out of Circuit City. And I'm like, do you not have a secondary save or a previous save? And he was like, oh. So he lost like 3 hours of gameplay and couldn't play for 3 days because he was trapped at my base, but he finally got out.
Yeah.
And what made it the funniest is, we was in the consortium hub, and I asked him, I said, you moving to the consortium hub? And he's like, I just got finished building my base. I can't move. I just finished it. I'm not going to take it down and move. And I was like, okay, no problem. And I trapped him, and I'm like, yeah, man, you go ahead and overwrite that base if you need to, man. If you need to save base. And I told everybody that's how I was going to get him to move to the hub, was just to lock him in my base.
Just keep him there forever. Prisoner, feed him bread and water, like. Okay. Oh, I see. I get caught up on the chat, and then everyone.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Write stuff again. Okay, so we've got. Dark Lord saying he's completed his NMS 1.38 bucket list after getting that show. Yeah, that is super nice. Cool. That is very, very cool.
Congrats on that, man. That was awesome.
By the way, quick rant saying insane. Who the F decided how much my time is worth? Well, I think it's worth millions, and I thank you for sharing that wealth with us, good sir. And Felix, it's blue. I think that's the
and I will tell you, that's why I appreciate these subs so much, because it is your time, and you need to share it with me.
And we do appreciate
that.
And
I thank
you. Insane saying you would enjoy a submersible, even if there is not much underwater. You're absolutely right. I think they could definitely update the underwater with more variation in the aquatic life, different depths. It would be nice to have like really, really, really deep oceans, like Sean said in the original interview, that he couldn't get down without dying, to see the creature that he'd never seen and he will never see ever again. I would love to go that deep, because I'm all about getting deep. They'll add bigger planets, says Felix. Shut up. Do you think we'll still get gas giants? Yes, I think that's a possibility. We're definitely going to get the ring planets, that's been confirmed. Whether or not we get gas giants, that is kind of another story. I'm not sure.
I'm just curious.
Oh my, says Kami. Exactly. See, I did tweet out one word on differentiation was the word, in fact, that I tweeted out, because, you may take that comment that I said as you wish. You may draw from it as you may. You guys played Subnautica. That game has the best atmosphere ever. No, because we play on PS4 and it's not here yet. But trust me, the millisecond it hits PlayStation, I will be playing that game. I love the idea of playing Subnautica.
And I will get drug into playing that game, kicking.
Well,
and
it's
screaming.
Not. The only problem is it's not multiplayer. That is the problem.
It doesn't matter. You've talked me up so much about it, man.
It's so good. That game is so good.
It is not a day goes by that I don't hear that sexy British voice saying, "You got to try Subnautica."
This is where Taco typically pipes in, says Akami. You're right. You are right. Oh, we found another type of fish.
Nice.
Oh, it's volatile. That's cool because I am indestructible. Because I'm in creative mode. FYI, if you keep on shooting a manufacturing facility door, you can blast it open before the sentinels kill you, as long as you don't freak out.
Now you're giving him pro tips. Now you're giving him pro tips.
Well, FYI,
guys.
you could have just used your ship's guns to break the manufacturing facilities thing, and then you wouldn't have had to leave the ship, and then the door would have been open. You would have been able to jump out and just run in. But, you know, I'm a noob. And there is a dude working on a multiplayer mod, PC Privilege. Well, I love all you PC guys. I'm not salty at all.
Guys, look at this.
Life is not a salt down here, I'll tell you.
Matador, circuit board farm, 19 boards. Man after my own heart, single harvest, total value 22,728,750 units, and it took 15 minutes of my time. Nice. Thank you, Matador. Thank you, Matador.
I've lost the predator fish now. That's upsetting. That is upsetting.
Matador says, "Thanks so much for coming to my base and making a monument sword. It's really awesome." Dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't mind doing it. I really do. Guys, if y'all, I don't know why you want monuments from me, but oh yeah, I don't mind visiting bases. I like the fact that Matador took the time to build this epic farm for others to harvest and to make units to get rich before next. So y'all guys, go check him out, man. Oh, dude. Oh, crap. You know what I forgot? I got so excited.
What did you forget?
Forgot. He needs a Noobs in Space combo.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I had forgotten about that.
We've got, this is like Mars underwater. I love it. It is really quite beautiful, isn't it? I love this red. This is probably one of the nicest underwater environments I have seen in No Man's Sky. I'm not going to lie, I really like it. This fish is huge, but it seems to be stuck. It is volatile. Look at that! Check that out. It is like a whale crossed with a unicorn. That is, we found an underwater unicorn.
That's one of the coolest creatures I've ever seen.
Thank you. I believe so too. Look at this.
I gotta pop up. I'm gonna pop over to your stream, buddy.
I want to see how big it is. It's 2.47 meters long, and there's like 3.5 feet to a meter, I think. So if you do the maths on that, that's large. That's equals big.
Oh, that is nice.
How cool is this?
And I'm digging the red water, man.
Oh,
yeah. I've never seen a system so red.
Nor have I. It's really beautiful.
Nice.
I love the teal colour on the top. How awesome is that? He's he's stuck as well. Like he can't go anywhere.
Rocking. You see it?
He can't go anywhere. Like if we just stay like that, he can't move. I don't know why, but he's just like stuck there. That's amazing.
Waiting on you to
put your head in his mouth. Put your head in his mouth.
Okay, let's do this.
Like
ready?
Dirt. You don't want to put your head in.
Oh, he's just hollow. He's inside. He's hollow.
And I ain't got no iron with me. What?
I can hide inside of him. See, if anyone comes past, they will never know I am here. They will just see the predator fish. Oh, look, you can see the inside of the mouth and everything. Ah, that is sick. I like that. I'm going to go into camera mode, though, because for some reason, when you just float like that, it doesn't allow you to do the thing. There we go. I'm just going to leave the shot of this fish up for everyone to be in awe of, because that is the best fish I've ever found. I'm not going to lie. I like finding underwater creatures as well in this game because they're rarer, I think, than the on the ground creatures. You don't seem to get an awful lot of variation, do you, in the underwater stuff? So that is super cool. That really is dope. I like that. What are you doing to that poor well? Says Ad slowly. Well, I did touch it a little bit unappropriately. People saying that is better than the sea cow turtle I found. Thank you, Kendall. I'm, and other people saying distinguished fish like a narwhal blended with a zebra.
Oh, wow.
I like that. He has practiced good. He does have good dental hygiene. He does. A giant flying fish. I am really impressed with this. This is like a screenshot moment of greatness. I think I am gonna actually like get myself out of the. We need to get like a good shot. Like this, it like fills up the entire screen, and then I move out of the way, and the green screen does the magic to make me invisible, and then we do the screenshot like that, and then back. But for some reason, like the camera mode and everything keeps moving forward. I don't know what it is, but it's like my controller's like it's too sensitive or something. The stuff moves without me wanting to move it. If I just leave it like that, is it moving? No, it's not moving anymore. Good. We've worked out what that was. Fish and chips for us all. Oh, that's mean. We can't eat a massive fish. Every tooth procedural, says Explorer. That's awesome. I didn't see the unicorn horn before. It's awesome. It is. We're going to call this the unicorn sharkfish whale. Because reasons. That's amazing. That's my favourite underwater animal so far. See? And they say that there's no, like, things that haven't been seen in No Man's Sky before. Lies. We have officially noob stamped that a myth, I think. I mean, I've put 1,000 hours plus into this game, and I've never seen a fish like that before. Have you seen a fish like that before, Sword?
I have not seen a fish like that before, sir. That is an epic find.
What about you, Mike? Have you seen a fish like that before?
Never with the horn, and never with the cool like things coming off the mouth. And
yeah,
it's more ornate. You know, and I bet you. Listen, here's what happens. Now that you upload that discovery, and this is something a hypothesis me and Game and Mike have come up with because we saw it with the butterflies. No one sees it until one person sees it, and now more people will see this type of fish now that you uploaded it. I truly. You know, the more complicated things get. Oh, nice with the point.
Yeah, I needed to take a screenshot. Yeah, that's awesome.
But have you noticed the butterflies? How when you first saw butterflies, you know, in the game, they were very plain, and even after Atlas Rises came out, they were plain. And then all of a sudden, butterflies started getting more and more and more complicated. Now you see some butterflies that are just crazy looking.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You know, do you think that could be an algorithm then? That it's like actually on the discovery of the animal.
I think it's. And then I think that it's well. It's on the discovery, and I think that it could be evolving over time, the algorithm itself.
Do you know what? That would make sense, because I didn't see any of the little Ewok running around creatures for ages, and then now I see like loads of different variations of them. But when I first saw them, I found 2 lots of them, and they looked almost identical. But now they have got yeah, it would make sense.
Hey, Matador, I'm going to tell you now, brother, if that don't take by tomorrow, I'll come back.
It's just a matter of time before they start learning language and take over.
Oh, yeah. We'll get like 15 of these fish all in one room with typewriters, and they will write the entire works of Shakespeare overnight. It's going to happen. Nice. There is an alternative universe out there somewhere where that has actually happened, believe it or not, according to maths. I'm not going to argue with Einstein. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that guy. But, oh wow, so much has happened. We've got amazing news. We've had an incredible chat with Mike. Like, again, thank you ever so much for coming along and chatting to us, Mike. This is absolutely amazing to kind of throw stuff at you.
Been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's insane. All the people in the chat as well. This is crazy. We are absolutely blowing off the hook tonight. It's insane. We love all of you guys. All of us love you guys. Not just me, not just Sword, but Mike as well. Well, inclusively we love you. sure links are not allowed here. I have an awesome flying Gex screenshot. Unfortunately, no, we're not popping the ability to link into the old chat at the moment, but I am going to be sorting that out soon with we're going to get some more mods in the chat, people that have you know, been there and have been sort of constantly coming back and all of that kind of thing. We're going to get some people out there modded up. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. In fact, there's one of the people I'd like to mod right now, actually. Hang on a second.
Nice.
There we go.
I bestow on you the mod.
I bestow on you powers, special ones. Please use them carefully.
Take a knee, sir. Break out the sword.
Yeah, man. No, I'm properly excited, actually. Right, I'm going to read this statement out, actually, so everyone, because I'm not sure if everyone here has actually heard the whole thing, yeah? And given that I am kind of like the unofficial Sean Murray, maybe it will sound like it's actually being read by him himself, which would be quite cool. This is a space exploration game in which players assume the role of a planetary explorer on a quest to reach the centre of the universe. They meant galaxy. From a first or third person perspective, players travel between systems to explore alien worlds for resources, to upgrade equipment, to discover unique life forms. As players pilot starcraft to different planets, they can engage in space combat against enemy ships and space pirates. Combat is accompanied by laser fire and large explosions, while on the planet's surface, players can use a variety of gun-like weapons and make attacks to defeat alien creatures, human-like figures, and robots. So they actually state that there. I'm going to read that again so everyone's clear. To defeat alien creatures, human-like figures, and robots. So we could say that alien creatures exist, robots could be sentinels, as Cobra mentioned, but human-like figures, that's new. That's to be getting excited about. Then goes on to say, ground battles can be frenetic, with frequent laser blasts, explosions, and screen-shaking effects. So that, I mean, I when I first read that, I was properly excited.
Matador. Okay, Matador, hang still 1 second. Hang still 1 second. Let me get your name pulled up. Alright. Say cheese, brother. Blue screen time, guys. Boom.
Wait.
Take it. Hey, I gotta get me a snapshot of people by the portal.
Wrong, ain't I?
Dude, thanks for an awesome base. Man, it was an awesome visit. Love the planet, love the creatures, brother, but I'm gonna have to get back because I have actually spent the 6,000 nanites I collected the other day. Can you believe that? I have blown 6,000 nanites during Cobra's show.
Already?
I blew 6,000. I got like 700 left, or 400 left, yeah. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back, and then I'm going to show you how I got those 6,000 nanites. Because that's going to be mission for tonight. Get them nanites.
That would be good. Okay. I'm just reloading my chat, guys, because my PC freaked out for a second there, so bear with me. If you've been putting any comments in, I will try and catch up on them in just a moment. Yeah. Insane. You can trust me. I will always find ways to exploit power. Wait, I'm doing this trust thing wrong, ain't I? That's an awesome comment. Hello all, Fat Killers. Hello, how are you, man? Thank you for popping in. Hello all. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, night. The only part of the description I'm hyped about is third person. Yeah, it is. I'm not too surprised to hear the ground combat stuff. I was shocked it would come out in the form of the ESRB rating though, but when Sean Murray mentioned Think Star Trek Away Team, exactly, this is what I've been thinking. Destiny style raids in No Man's Sky, 4-men strike teams. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it made me think when I read that statement. I don't know why, but that's what just hopped into my head. Maybe that's just too much wishful thinking. But I'm hoping that's what we're going to get. Not a problem. Cool. No problem, Mike. No problem. Take your time, buddy. But yeah, it's really nice that everyone's excited, really, about this. I am like properly hype about all of this information. Star Trek Voyager was the best. One 1v1 me on Yavin. That's awesome. J-Spot, is at Play Dead a mod in this channel? I don't believe so, J-Spot, no. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? At Play Dead? I don't even see an at Play Dead in the chat. Play Dead. No, I don't see a Play Dead.
Guys, what did I miss?
Kendall Southwick. Oh no, they're going to make me wear the red suit. Oh no, they're going to make me wear the red suit. Ah, you want to be the yellow guy or the blue guy or the green guy? I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind what colour my suit is. I hope it's kind of like you build it to be, to be where it needs to be yourself. Interesting to hear about the train tool being used as a defensive weapon. Yep. In my mind, that kind of makes me think of Fortnite Instacover. Just Jarrod is saying, are you guys in PS4 chat party? Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are. It's not open, but if you'd like to hop in, let me know, and I will blue screen, and we will invite you over. That would be cool.
I'll tell you what.
It'd be lovely to speak with you, actually.
Yeah.
Vat Killers, maybe my idea of horde mode attack, your base is real? Possibly. I'm thinking.
Cool. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
There's someone with my name?
No, it's SAM.
Oh, Samphitech.
Samphitech. Okay,
yeah. Or Sampitech, maybe. Yeah, that's awesome. Hello, welcome.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
And Matador
empty
says,
benches is always cool. Thank you.
Matador, dude, thank you.
I tell you what, I'm going to do. I'm going to blue screen, and I'm actually going to send Just Jarrod a chat invite. If he would like to jump in, by all means, he is welcome. But if not, we also completely understand that you are a very busy man with editing and such.
Completely understand.
So that's no problem. So I'm going to blue screen just for 2 seconds here, guys. Is it my chat or is it your chat? Is it my chat or is it your chat? I can't remember. Okay, in that case, it is good. I will do that now. I'm making it so. Engage. There we go. Has that been sent properly? That's been sent. Okay. Now I'm happy. There you go. Okay, so
now we are going back to
I would love to see new structures on planets that you can scan for, so you can enter them to do missions. It's inevitable that we're going to get kind of an update, really, because if you think about it, they've got to do a complete reboot to get ringed planets in. They can't just appear in the systems we already have, because the systems are locked to 6 planet systems. So for all the systems that have already 6 planets, they would not have the ability to then have the ring planets added in. So they're going to have to redo the whole thing.
You know what? Now you mention that, that is one of my No Man's Sky next wish list items.
What's that?
More than 6 planets.
What, per system?
More than 6 planets. Yes, sir.
Fair. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know though, because I think a 6 is probably enough. Really, do you ever feel the need for more than 6? Because you can have pretty much every biome. If you're like the superest, luckiest person ever in the history of Everness, you could probably find all the biomes in those 6 planets, pretty much. Like materials-wise, not all the biomes, but like materials-wise, you could.
I'm with you.
There's a reference to a multi-sword in the game. Ooh.
Nice.
I would love to see new structures on planets so you can scan for it and do missions. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Not really. They're probably just changing the way how asteroids are being distributed. Possibly. You are right. Oh my, we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. J-Spot, whenever I come. Hey, Jarrod, how are you, man?
What is up, buddy?
I'm doing alright.
Amazing.
Welcome to the party chat. Just Jarrod has entered the party chat. Guys,
hey, what's up, Jarrod? How are you?
Real quick, will you please check your party chat privacy settings and make sure you are allowing to share your voice?
It should be, but I'll check it.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
I'll always say
when I come in this channel, it says that I blocked one of the moderators in this channel, and the only person I've blocked is Play Dead. I accidentally blocked Sword, but I have rectified that. I've never heard of a Play Dead J-Spot. I don't know who this individual is. So
J-Spot,
no.
I think the one you're thinking about is Funny Imps.
Could be.
I think that was
Could be
when
funny.
you mentioned it when you accidentally done it. I think he was only mod in the chat that day. So.
Fat killers. Do you think they've brought back orbital planet mechanics? Seems so much is likely to be completely changed now. What do you think about that, guys? Do you think that they're going to have spinning planets, whether it be orbiting around, like the actual planet rotating, or the planet orbiting a star, kind of thing? Do you think that's likely?
I would think.
Why not? But why not? But I feel like there's a lot more things that they could be working on that people care a lot more about. I know there's a lot of people who want that. But even then, it's just like an atmosphere thing.
Yeah,
it would be really cool the first time you fly by the sun to go to another planet. But after like the 10th time of it taking 20 minutes to get across the solar system, you know?
That's I'm there with you. Thinking. I'm like,
I am there.
You know, it's hard enough having to wait 2 minutes to get to some planets. You know.
Well, ultimately, if you look at the way that the game actually plays. If you look at the way the game actually plays, though, yeah, I mean, it would look cool to look up and see a planet rotating, but that is the only thing that would. Yeah, but that's kind of like you say, the planet. You're going to fly into space and you're going to look for the icon for the space station or whatever. You're not actually going to like look for the object, so I don't see how it would be any different than how it is right now, other than it kind of looking cool.
Would be for like time lapse. If you did a time lapse and you have like the planets flying across the sky.
Because I do it with Ray Rod's mod. He doesn't have the planets moving, but he has the rotation on, and it looks really good.
Yeah, I can see it looking pretty. You know what I mean? I just think from like actually when you're in playing it, kind of other than that specific thing, I don't know how much it would actually change. I think everyone's kind of maybe a little bit too caught up in that. I don't care, really, to be honest, if the way it stays is the same as it is now.
Matador has a good comment. Matador says maybe moons orbiting planets, but not planets orbiting the sun.
Vat Killers has come in, or maybe a system with dual suns. That would be cool. That would be awesome, actually.
I've been playing some Star Citizen recently, and that has all real mechanics. And it literally takes you... I'll stream for like an hour and a half, and I'll visit 1.5 planets because it takes you forever. You'll get to the planet in warp drive pretty quick, because to get from space through the atmosphere to the planet, it's a 10-15 minute ordeal. You know, then it's you know, so I kind of appreciate the ease of use that they've implemented.
Yeah, I'm there. What was the...
I think it's one of the things that, you know, be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, you might regret wishing for it, you know?
Yeah. Jarrod, may I ask, what was the thing that excited you most out of the statement that came out from the SRB today?
I don't know if anything excited me. I think we can read into it a little too much. So I did make a video. I made a video on it already. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I think it'll be the next day.
Okay.
So I was going to put a video out tonight, but it's like a really weird time to do that for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll just hold it for tomorrow, but...
That's fair enough. I'm intrigued to hear what your kind of input would be on that, so yeah, that's cool.
The human-like figures, right? That could be... Okay, so I had a conversation, like an hour-long conversation with LPlays earlier about this on Discord. Because he thinks oh my gosh, sorry, I just found a huge creature. He thinks that human-like figures means an enemy race that we can now fight against. And he thinks the, you know that image, that T-pose image that we got from Waking Titan?
The one with the helmet, with the cameras on it. Well, what looks like it could be camera kind of things.
Well, the bigger head.
Yeah, the one with like the 3 eyes almost, it looks like. He thinks that is the enemy faction. But now I don't think that's the case because of the Dreamer thing that's going on now on the Myriad Uplink Satcom, because you have all those T-pose, all the Dreamers with their each individual T-pose site. But, What was I even saying? Oh, the human-like figures. So that, if you compare the old ESRB rating for the launch of No Man's Sky, it didn't say human-like figures, but it also didn't say robots. Now it says robots. It makes you question why, for the first ESRB rating, robots wasn't there when there was Sentinels at launch.
Yeah, because you've got 3 types of robots ultimately, haven't you? You've got like the floating Sentinels, the dogs, and the walkers. So yeah, I'm there with you.
My thought there might be maybe when whoever, I don't know how they rate games, or like a group of people play them and then they write up an ESRB rate or whatever. But maybe since at launch and still right now, it's very rare for Sentinels to just come out and attack you unless you're on a certain planet. So maybe they were aware of the Walker Sentinels and all that back then because they never engaged in combat to write that up in the ESRB. And maybe now that robots is on there is because they're actually walking around.
Time. Yeah, I get you. I see what you mean.
There's something in there.
The human-like figures thing, it really is interesting, though. Absolutely.
They might be covering their asses when it comes to fauna that might look like have 2 legs and things like that.
Like the little Ewok guys, essentially.
Yeah.
Because they are kind of human-like.
They don't want people complaining like, oh, my son's, murdering mass amounts of human-like, I don't know. It could be something just to cover up, just in case something happens. But then again, there hasn't been a fauna update since launch. So why wasn't human-like figures in the ESRB before?
They didn't go to that planet.
So exactly. So I don't know. I mean, and some people think it's multiplayer, and that's another thing I pointed out in the first ESRB rating. It says online interactions not rated by the ESRB, but in this one it doesn't say that online interactions are not rated by the ESRB, which leads me to believe that the online interactions are rated by the ESRB on the Xbox One, so they could be talking about multiplayer in that, but it's just not specified.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
It could be so much. It could be so much. I don't think... And then when it comes to like an enemy race or an enemy faction that we can actually, fight on planet surfaces, that would be great, because right now, as far as co-op goes, we don't have any event. Like, it's just explore with your friends, build a colony with your friends, fight in space battles with your friends. There's nothing on planet that's fighting.
Yeah, I think that's where the screenshot for that, the original screenshot of what we're all assuming, well, most of us are assuming, is a multi-crew ship. I see that being kind of the linchpin for all of that, because if you're travelling together, you're visiting planets together, you're sent off for... This is why I'm saying sort of Destiny-esque style rate, because you'd be sent off as a team to go and sort of achieve these different things, and that, one of those things might be to sort of fight for a specific faction or something like that. That would kind of,
Jarrod,
you could tie it together.
What's your take on player versus player?
Go ahead and say it. Bring it.
I'll be honest. My opinion of this game has changed so much since before it came out. I didn't want multiplayer. I didn't want PvP. I didn't want base build. Well, base building was I didn't want vehicles. I didn't want any of that.
Yeah.
And now it's gotten to the point where I think there needs to be my main gripe with the game is progression. I feel like really progression in the game is just get units to get more units, get more units, get more units. I feel like PvP is gonna be weird, right? Because let's say Semtex, I've got like a vendetta, man. I'm coming after you. What's the point? If I can kill you outright, what do I get out of that? If I don't get anything out of that, I'm not going to be into PvP. There's got to be a reason other than it's fun, because then if I'm fighting you, I also could die. If I'm not prepared. So I'm more of a noob at this game than anybody realizes.
No, I know. I know where you're coming from. But like to chime in that on like a little bit, I mean, because I watch a lot of your stuff. I'm like you know, a fan of the videos you put up. I think, you know, I think the stuff that you do with the comedy is absolute genius. No one else is doing that. You've cornered the market there. That's absolutely amazing. But your overarching theme with the multiplayer thing, which, you know, I don't want to come across as being argumentative, but with the multi-tool idea where you said, you know, you could build your own multi-tools and then you could sell that, isn't that just then an extenuation of kind of ultimately just ending up with more units? Do you see what I mean? Because ultimately you build the multi-tool to then sell. You're still just ending up with that same... So I don't see how that... But I think it would be cool to be able to like find unique pieces that you could slot in that would personalise it, kind of like Fortnite does with the skins. Because people want to look different. They want to kind of stand out, don't they? You know, and I think that would be the motivation through PvP battles and things to earn specific skins or helmets, or, you know, that could be a way.
Talking
about one of Jarrod's multi-tools yet?
Yeah, you're right. Talking about the crafting and multi-tools, so I feel like if you could do that, I think the selling for units isn't like the main thing there. It's mainly being able to fine-tune a multi-tool. I feel like that progression would be way more exciting to me than just units or selling.
Yeah, no, I fully get you. I do fully get you. I don't think I'm sort of... Yeah, it was the end, kind of the very end goal that I was looking at. Is like, it'd be nice if there was something else then that would make it stand out more, perhaps, than one you could go and find or build yourself. You know what I mean? Like uniqueness.
You could be like a multi-tool builder or something like that. Yeah. You can have that gameplay.
Yeah. I've always thought that like another flip on that would be like utilising the crash ships and stuff better with the freighters, because you've got those 3 extra slots. I know that seems perfect for multiplayer, but also if it wasn't used for multiplayer, you could use those slots as, say, salvage slots, where you could put those ships and you could work on them over time, build them up, add more slots, all the tech, and you could actually tech it out to be a specific type of ship or something, and then sell that on, like, similar to the multi-tool thing. I think, you know, living out your life as like a ship salvager, where you go to planets and find crash ships and fix them and sell them, would be something else they could use that would be in that similar vein. Because that's the thing, this game gives you so much choice, doesn't it? And it would be lovely to extend on that with community tools and different play styles that go beyond what we're used to already. There's definitely scope for that, I think. Yeah.
I got a J-Spot J in the chat, says procedural mission boards.
Yes, that's what I brought up the other week, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, for co-op. So you could, like, people could actually write their own missions, and you could go to their system and they're bored, and you could, like, do that as, you know, to allow the community to actually...
Oh yeah, customizable missions.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Have other people do for you.
Exactly. Kind of like Little Big Planet style.
I really need someone to go way out to the system and get me a, you know, a something theta, because I don't feel like going over there and finding it.
Yeah, or just story missions that people write with their own sort of little bits of lore and all of that kind of stuff. It's possible. Is, you know, it's definitely like something that could be done. I think that would be amazing. I really do. I think it would definitely give the game legs beyond anything developers themselves can do, because that's like Little Big Planet. They give you this toolbox, they go, there you go, and then just all of this incredible stuff comes out of the community around the game. They don't actually put any work in themselves, do they? At that point, it's just like, okay, stand back, let's see what happens. And I think that's really that would be a really interesting thing to bring in
for sure. For number.
Yeah, definitely, and it would fit so well, wouldn't it? You know, this is like the perfect sort of vehicle for those types of stories to be told, I think. Yeah, awesome. Oh, Jarrod, thank you ever so much for coming on and chatting with us, man. This is awesome. It's really lovely to actually get to chat with you. That's epic. Yeah, appreciate that. And you, Mike.
Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you.
Yeah, I wanted to before. I don't have like a lot of time because I got to work super early in the morning.
We appreciate that, dude. We appreciate that. But yeah, thank you very much.
I just jumped on Noobs. Yeah, I have to like just chat and attempt to play a normal save.
It can be hard. Oh, don't worry. We had Cobra over to visit one of the farms the other day, and I think it was Radio Caravan in the chat said that it looks like Sam and Sword are playing No Man's Sky, but Cobra, bless him, he's playing Alien Isolation. He was having a whale of a time, getting killed by sheep and all sorts of shit.
He got attacked by every farm on that planet.
They just knew he was there.
It was hilarious, though, because there was so many people there. It looked like Cobra was traveling with an armed contingent, man. It was like Secret Service walking him to the farm, man. It was hilarious.
It was funny. It was funny. What a guy as well.
If y'all guys can bear with me for 2 seconds, I want to explain to the guys watching my chat what I've been doing at these trade stations.
Just before you do that, let me jump in with a super quick comment. Akami is asking, is there a link for Sword's channel? Yeah, it's actually in the recommended channels on my channel, in the chat there. If not, Sword will, as soon as he gets a moment, actually write a comment in the chat over here. Then you can click on his name and do that sort of stuff there.
Sword, I got it. Sword,
thank you, Ivy. Cheers, buddy.
Okay.
There's Sword's link right there.
Amazing. And also, guys, if you haven't been over to check out Ivy Mike's channel or just Jarrod's channel, please go and do that as well. These guys make awesome No Man's Sky content. I watch both of these guys. The stuff they do, they're very, very funny, interesting individuals. So please show them some noob-like love. That would be lovely of you. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, guys. Awesome. I am going to take 1 minute to explain this nanite trick at the trade station. Because I've had a lot of people ask me during their streams or later on, and I've always not got time to do it. But what you do is, like, when you walk up to an NPC, and I love the GEC because they're easier, and all the items that they want are cheap and very inexpensive to find, like plutonium or units. Okay, but what you do is you open up the first menu, and usually it's offer units for dialect help. Okay, you always need new words. Okay, so take that because there was no barter on that page. On the second page, there's a barter. It says 200 plutonium. I done that on the very first GEC I come across, and he give me units. So you always are going to get units on that first barter. So leave. Just click the leave. Open up the next menu. It'll be asked for directions. Hit leave if you don't need directions. And I will tell you, if you ask for directions, you'll keep getting the ask for directions menu until you select leave. Alright? So the fourth page you're going to open is going to be the barter again. And that's where he's giving nanites. And every GEC NPC on this planet, at every trade station on this planet, will give you nanites on that second barter. Sometimes it's the third, and God bless you if it's the fourth, because that's going to be a long day. But they will always give nanites on the same barter for every NPC. So you always skip over the barter until you get to that barter. And that's how I collected 6,000 nanites in about 2 hours worth of gameplay the other night.
Definitely a cool trick if you need to go and get that tech and stuff, guys. So what we might even do is I might get together with Sword and we might make it like a really quick little 2-minute video explaining that thing and get that up there just so we can take people straight to that, because we have been asked that loads of times actually, haven't we? So far, so yeah, good to get that up there. Funny Imps is in the chat as well, over on both of them. So what's going on, Funny Imps? Very cool dude. Really like Funny Imps. Thank you very much for popping over and saying that.
He is a lifesaver, man. He's come in and bailed us out a couple times when the chat got out of hand.
Indeed. Kendall Southwick brought something up actually. He said that in the lore from the monolith, it talked about a race called the Foretold. Might be spelled wrong. Maybe they will show up and want some new, more turf. It's quite possible, man. Finding a crashed ship is a good progression in my opinion. You get slots and lots over time. Absolutely, yeah, I think it's kind of cool the way they do that. Remember when Sean said ship would be discoveries too? Yeah, he did say that if you were the first one to find the model, that you'd be able to name that and it'd be the same for everyone else. That hasn't happened yet. However, you can name your own ships now. Which is
I'm kind of on the fence on that one though, because I'd hate to have like a wicked solid jet black hauler that I've been looking for since I started playing. And it'd be named Taco Poop or something like
that. Because there are people out there that come up with some strange names, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
Love you, Tim. Love you, Tim.
We do love Tim. We do love Tim. Tim is definitely a very, very interesting character, and let's be honest, he really is. I love him to bits for it as well, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong in any way, that is not naysaying. But yeah, he is a very, very interesting character. It's cool. I really like it. But yeah, man, so much cool stuff that's been going on lately.
Excuse my noob question, right?
Okay.
Just realized, I have not played No Man's Sky normal save in a a long time.
You're in the right place. JJ, you are in the right place.
So, I used to be all into, like, doing tips videos, but that has since passed because I've forgotten so much. Isn't there a way to find crashed ships?
Yeah.
If you're flying around...
If you go to a trade station and then scan for the second trade station, if you'll travel between those two trade stations and hit your left direction pad, it will. If you pass anywhere near a crashed ship, your radar will lock onto it.
So you just keep spanning the left on the D-pad, and it will bring up like a little glowing thing. And as soon as that comes up, you know you're near to one, essentially.
And if you find one, and it's like a crap shuttle or something, and you don't really care about your relationship to that species at the moment, destroy it, and it'll give you nanites and titanium sometimes, maybe a trophium. But if you destroy it and you fly around in that area and keep spamming the left key, you'll actually find more crash ships in the area because they do cluster up sometimes. I found up to 6 in one cluster.
Yeah. Interesting. And it's not like it used to be. Back in 1.0, when you were looking for crash ships, it would always be like one slot below or one slot above the ship you currently had. In the way it is now, that's not the case. You can literally find a 48-slot ship on the planet.
I saw there's a 48-slot ship in the system, or in the trade station on the system, man.
Yeah. Yep. So, and all of the models that you see in that system, you'll be able to find those as crash ships on the planets there. It will be exactly the same models, but it is restricted to those. So you won't find any models that you don't see at the trade stations or in spaceships. It will always be those models. But yeah, that's that. J-Spot in your chat saying, I thought Taco was a troll when he first called into Cobra TV. I can understand that. Oh yeah, I have a good one for finding crashed ships, Funny Imp said. I found almost... Oh yeah, cool, let us know what that is. If you don't have spam left though, you can see the red dot appear on your radar. Oh, apparently it appears as a red dot on your radar as well, JJ.
It does.
So yeah, that'll actually lead you directly to it as well. On your little radar globe thingy. Yeah, awesomes. We're giving out the knowledge, Noobs in Space. School for everyone.
Pro tip.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome.
That way we can name the show Noob No More.
Noobs graduate. I had a question for Jarrod and I completely forgotten what it was now. Damn it. The third person.
Third language.
But that's mild compared to many people's stuff. That's mild.
Much better than some. But
what do you think about the third person perspective, JJ? Do you think that's going to be like for your character or just for your vehicles?
I imagine we would have third person per character.
I hope so.
I mean, I would like that. I know a lot of people want that. I mean, I want third-person ship views. What I want.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that in space battles as well? Even if they're just the space battles we do now, like Sentinel, when you warp in and it's the Sentinel ship and the third person on that. Just watching some of the stuff on Jarrod stuff makes me so excited about how good third person could be in this game. It really does.
Yeah.
What gets me is like when you're flying anywhere in your ship and go into camera mode. Everything's already rendered as far as the outside of your ship and the pulse and the directions. It's already there. How much harder would it be just to add a third person viewpoint to the menu or something when you're in your ship? Like where it can be interchangeable. If you want the first person, the third person, or the out in front view. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay. We've got some deeper in-depth crash ship finding tips coming in through from Funny Imps. Here we go then. So you find a crash ship first. So the first one you find, and then you head off in a direction, so north or south, etc. As you go along the direction, you will start seeing a string of crash flips. It's easier at night because you want to be travelling along the trade lines that you see kind of in space, essentially. Spamming the D-pad will work for sure, but it is, as Insane said, they will show on the radar as blips. So yeah, there's that as well. I find that I just fly around and look for the smoke columns, and if there's two really close together, that's usually a crash ship, because usually you get the little crashed pods. It's just one plume of smoke, but if there's two, it's usually like the crash ship and one of those pods right next to it. So yeah, that's the way I do it. I don't bother even with the spamming thing, and I seem to come across a fair few of them. So yeah, try that, man. Try that. That might help. Yeah.
Sweet, will do.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Or you can blow through the base missions, go hit the TOG glyph farm after you found your second glyph, come visit about half a dozen of swords farms, say, crash ships, what? and
then just buy whatever you want. Yeah, buy whatever you want.
Yeah, buddy.
If you hit, say, if you hit 10 of the farms, one after the other, you'll walk out with
I would say
around...
Five will buy you an S-Class. Yeah. 5 will buy you an S-Class 48 slot hauler. So.
Yeah. And if you do that a couple of times, you'll have enough for your S-Class freighter as well.
And now, Matador has a base up, and we showed the address on the stream today. So, yeah, that is going to be epic, guys. 22 million units out of that one base.
And Funny Imps is saying, and hello, just Jarrod. But I will just call you Jarrod. That's awesome. Insane. I actually prefer the crash ships when, even if I have the credits, I unlock slots when I need them. Yeah, there's another tip for you as well. If you do find a crash ship, JJ, that you want, and it's got loads of slots that are unlockable with units, go through a portal and then repair the slots from the other side of the portal. It only costs you 1,000 units per slot as opposed to what it actually states. So you'll be able to do the whole thing for hardly anything. I made the mistake and I literally spent millions unlocking all of my slots, and you don't need to at all. It's like just a couple of grand.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that even a thing?
It's a glitch.
It's just one of the things we like to take advantage of.
Let's see. We don't call it exploits. We call it what did I say? What did I say?
Mind farm.
It's called programming.
Yeah. Pro tips.
No. Features. That's what you got. It's not exploits. It's a feature. Because I'm going to tell you, when it takes me 6 times to load a base up, because I having to reload my save 6 times to get my base to pop up, yeah.
Insane, just to make a point, we are in fact glitches ourselves, so we are allowed to use glitches, because that's true. The lore actually does say that we are glitches, so yeah, you're right. Happy days. That's amazing, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, because I told somebody the other day, or it's been a few months back, about that portal glitch. He's like, yeah, I don't use exploits. I said, listen, there's so many bugs in this game we work around. That's a feature. It's not an exploit, it's a feature.
What, with the multiplayer then, I'll ask just Jarrod, because I think Mike and us, we've already sort of replied to this one, but with the multiplayer, would you be happy to completely start right over again and abandon all of the saves you've had to play in a PvP universe?
Yeah, because I don't have a save right now.
Okay.
When I'm playing right now, I literally started. I played 2 hours of. That's what was my Let's Play series I was doing on my channel that I already have gave up on.
Why have you already given up on that?
I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna live stream, and then I'm gonna break up the highlights of the live stream and edit it down in like a really funny way and put it on as a Let's Play.
That'd be cool. I look forward to seeing that. That'd be fun.
I was going to live stream and do a Let's Play series, but that's just a lot. It's a lot of game time and a lot of stuff that's separate from editing and other videos.
Yeah.
So I figured I'll just do a live stream of it and then upload it. But that'll start relatively soon.
I'm not gonna lie, I really love all of your sarcastic, not sarcastic stuff. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is definitely really cool.
Those are gonna be. I don't know if I'll do them on Waking Titan anymore because Waking Titan is just so convoluted now. I've missed. There's just so much to even consider talking about. I think what I'm gonna do is it'll be I might end up doing it so like imagine a Let's Play but edit it down and then with that really fast commentary.
That would be really funny. That would be really funny. Yeah. That would be ace. Oh, well, I wish you the very best of luck with that, because that sounds really fun, and I think I'd really enjoy watching that as well. So that, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I think that would go over quite well. So
yeah, you have the you have the magic when it comes to those videos, man. That really is awesome. They keep me entertained. I can't not watch all the way through. So yeah, very well done. So
nobody else is really doing comedy. So
yeah. That's because when none of us are funny. that's what it is. I'd be doing it if I was funny, but I'm not. I'm going to be checking on Star. Oh, okay. Funny Imps is saying that he's going to start checking out your Star Citizen vids as well. I saw you started streaming that. Was that yesterday or the day before you started doing those? It was yesterday, I think, huh? I think Mike's muted, so yeah, I think it was yesterday.
I was muted. I'm sorry.
That's all right, bro. That's all right. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
No, I'm on episode 3 of the permadeath.
Oh, okay.
Started about a week ago.
And that's Star Citizen permadeath.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The Star Citizen, I did just 1 or 2 streams just to check out what updates they've done and how less glitchy it is than it used to be. You know.
What's your overarching opinion on Star Citizen as it stands at the moment?
I mean, luckily, I have a pretty beastie machine that can run it, but if you don't, it's like it still is glitching out and having issues. You need like 32 gigs of RAM and a 6 machine to play the thing. It's cool, but there's not much to do. There's 1 planet with 3 moons around it, and that's it.
Wow. I mean, the one thing that I saw was the Blade Runner planet, city-wide planet thing that they showed on
that's what they showed. That's not available to play.
I thought that was in game already.
Oh no! That's their. Let's try and get people to pay for the game, and then we'll tease them with things that might get added in the future. And
maybe if we get enough backing.
I don't know. You know how much? All right, so they charge you $40 minimum to get the game right now, right?
Right.
And it's a pre-alpha. And they give you a little tiny ship that you can't even. There's no cargo space on it, so you can't run any of the missions with this ship because you need to be able to put the cargo somewhere. So you have to purchase another ship, and the ships start at like $80, and they go up to $1,000.
Oh my god!
For the ships.
That's a little bit more than I'd be happy to play for an in-game avatar, essentially.
But I mean, but anyway, they've I mean, that's how they're raising money to develop the game. But it's a little crazy. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. And the graphics are phenomenal. It looks good.
It does look amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It does look incredible.
Is it just me, or is it like really creepy when you find passive crabs on a planet?
What, because you're expecting to be attacked?
Yeah.
I find that there's more passive crabs now than angry crabs. I have not been in a cave. When was the last time you were in a cave with an angry crab?
Yesterday.
Every time I'm in a cave.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yesterday for me.
Oh man, you want to talk about hearing the redneck come out and me? Let me get in a cave with some crabs.
Sorry, what was that, JJ?
Like brutal. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
I was saying at launch, like caves are just not a good place to go. Like you just always angry crabs in caves. Maybe that's why they slowly cut back on the angry crabs in caves, because they're going to do something with caves. You know, so they don't want to scare people off.
Surely they'd want to add them though.
Oh,
because that would be more challenging to battle your way through the army of crabs to get to the thing, huh?
You bite your tongue.
I want there to be giant monsters like down the bottom of a cave somewhere. You know that you don't know. Maybe big dragons or something down. It'd be so cool.
Do you think Sean's going to troll us all?
Nightmares over the sound those crabs make, dude.
Dude, that's terrible.
Wake up,
what if there's a crab the biggest the game can render, and that is like the ultimate end game boss? Is killing that one final massive crab, you know what I mean?
Crab, man.
Can you imagine that? That'd be
he was on a planet that had one that was dancing around. That thing was like huge. It was like 7 meters tall.
Be crazy.
It was leaked there a long time ago before No Man's Sky launched. They had like a demo of it in Japan or something like that. I remember, and it was footage that it was my first video that ever got copyright or taken down and gave me a copyright strike.
All right.
But there was Japanese demo footage, and everybody was, Cobra, me, a lot of people were covering it. And in that video was a huge crab, one that I haven't seen close to the size of, and it straight up like rushed, like it had the super speed that the crabs had, and straight like bull rushed the player and attacked him.
Yeah, that's no problem, man.
But you don't see that. You don't see large creatures attacking much. It's always the small creatures that attack you.
Yeah, I did find on the 1.0, I did find like T-Rex type creatures. It was quite insane because at the time you didn't come across dinosaurs, and I was so hype about it on the stream. I like literally lost my poop. But yeah, they were placid as well, which is quite weird because you'd expect a giant T-Rex to actually eat you. You know what I mean?
I had the misfortune of accidentally hitting one of the large diplos with my mining beam while I was mining some materials, and yeah, it got mad and charged
me. They'll come after you.
Yeah, they will.
He's back. Welcome back, Ivy Mike.
Hey, Ivy Mike has rejoined.
How long has this left on the D-pad thing been a thing?
Since the last update, I believe.
I know. Yeah.
I never even knew that was a thing. You guys were saying left on the D-pad. I'm like, okay, never.
Which I've been playing 1.38.
That's targeting that ship when you're in a space battle. If you want to switch your target,
it
also works in the crash ships.
Yeah, that's amazing. I never knew that. I'm glad.
I'm glad we could have been of some assistance to you, sir.
Yeah.
That is good. That's good. We're passing on tips. We're schooling Cobra. We're helping Jarrod out. Christ. What's going on?
You know how epic that was to teach Cobra how to farm and then teach Jarrod how to find a crash ship?
Indeed.
Guys. Yeah.
I feel like I'm actually being a useful member of the community a little bit now. That's amazing.
I know, right? I know.
Okay, we've got so much in the chat. Everybody is funny, and saying none of you are funny is my point and case. I think Insane is arguing that we are all hilarious with someone, which is amazing. I love that. Kendall Southwick, the Atlas is really a crab. Can you imagine? I've seen 1 8-meter predator.
256 galaxy and get to the center of it, and it's be a big giant crab just kills you dead.
Absolutely. That would be so cool. That would crack me up. I tell you, if we got to if there was some sort of Destiny raid and we end up fighting a giant crab, you know what I mean? It can take out people with one swing of its leg or something. That would be so funny. What a troll that would be.
No, I remember one of my first streams, live streams. It was just me and a panda from the Hidden Panda Show was left in the stream, and I just got back from like a science mission or whatnot. Was coming back to my base, and I was walking, and I had no upgrades whatsoever. So I fall in this freaking hole, dude. And I mean straight down. Didn't have enough jetpack to get back out, so I'm having to find my way out of this cave that I fell down into. And I made it maybe 30 seconds before the crabs found me. And I had 3 crabs attacking me. And I mean, I'm telling you, dude, when I get around crabs like that, or aggressive crabs, man, the redneck comes out of me so bad. I'm cussing these things. I'm like, you little bastard. I mean, it was awful.
Yeah. I do miss a couple of things about 1.0 though, I'm not going to lie. I like used to having to go and land on a planet to find out what was there. I kind of think that scanning them means that you don't visit the planets anymore. A lot of people kind of just ignore them, if you know what I mean, and that's a shame because you never know what you're going to find.
Some of those ones that are cold planets are different than some of the other cold planets they've been on, or
exactly. Colour palettes, everything. What did you find?
I just found a crash ship.
Yeah. We've got that's breaking news right here. Just Jarrod finds new ship. New crash ship.
And I will tell you guys, the crash ships on a new save is key. Even if you don't want the ship, you'll always get some tech from the debris.
Yeah, the little thing that you unlock, you always get a little blueprint from that, which is awesome.
In my permadeath save, the first crash ship I found was a 48-slot hauler.
Nice.
I picked her up, and then I traded her in for that S-Class, and it, it's they're worth a lot of money, worth a lot more than the Yaku Maku.
I actually, and I will give you another little pro tip.
if you have a 48 slot S-class hauler, use it to trade for any ship in the game, and if you trade for another S-class hauler, it'll be a $38 million or 38 million unit purchase. And what you do is like go back and grab your S-class, fly up to your freighter, switch out for your junk ship, come back and grab the ship you just bought, and you've only spent 38 million units getting it.
Yeah. But watch out, try not to bump into the ship when you leave it on the platform, because it isn't actually landed.
You'll be very sad.
And if you knock it, it will actually just float away because it's not actually attached to the pad anymore at that point. So go careful. Put down
hey, seriously
down a
guys,
beacon
go
as well,
to like my first video I ever posted. It's just a little short 3-minute video. I edited it down. But yeah, I actually done that with one of my A-class haulers that I traded for an S-class. I come back to get some materials to upgrade, and I bumped my old ship, and I didn't know that at the time. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? This thing's doing like a little slow motion barrel roll off the trade station platform off into nowhere. I mean, it went on for like 3 minutes till I finally, that's all I recorded, but it was funny.
Alright, so a really, really fun glitch is if you have a hauler, or not a hauler, a freighter, you warp into a system and you buy a new freighter. Okay? So now you have your old freighter still there and your new freighter's there. You warped one time to a system you're close by. Your old freighter will still be there in space in the new system. And you can, but if you land on it, it's all glitched out, and you actually it actually is vertical, like the gravity is wrong. So you get out of your ship and you fall. It's like to
the ceiling, which is now the floor. That's kind of crazy. Huh? That's awesome.
It's like it's turned at an angle or something, you know. Pretty crazy.
That is awesome. Actually, in my actual main save account that I started to play in No Man's Sky on, or the 1.38 update on, the Artemis mission, where it calls you to a crashed ship to begin some of the Artemis missions, actually was a 48 slot S-class hauler.
You jammy! I can't believe that.
I still got it. It's ugly as heck. It's the one that's got the box double decker.
Mine was the Artemis. Mine was the Artemis also.
Maybe that's a tip then. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe we get someone else out there who start. Well, Jarrod would know actually, because he's still got all that coming. Yeah, if you when you start getting onto the Artemis missions, if the ship that it sends you to is broken, there will be one where you get sent to a broken ship. If that's a 48 slot ship, can you send us a message to let us know that is the case? Because then we confirm that.
Well, don't get me wrong. I've started 3 accounts, and that's the only one that had that nice of a ship as the Artemis mission ship.
Okay, so there's a chance it might not be.
It's probably random,
Yeah,
it's completely random, but
I wonder if you did the save and reload.
You could hear me yelling for like 2 miles away.
Save right before you go to
That's
the
what
ship.
I'm thinking. Set a save beacon down, hit that, go up, see it, and then keep reloading it, and that might reload you up a better ship.
Jarrod, would you be willing to do some science for us, brother?
Here's the thing. I'm looking for a 48 slot crash ship right now.
Well, that's perfect. Well, yeah.
So if I leave it.
Oh no! Don't worry. Just continue doing so. You'll actually get sent on the Artemis quest line, and you'll be sent to a crash ship on that. It's part of the quest line. So when you go to the ship thing, when you see it, just pop a beacon down before approaching the ship, like a save beacon. Save at that beacon, and then if the ship isn't a 48 slot, you can then reload the save, and it will take you back to before you. That's it, yeah. And then if you keep doing that, it should pop out different ships, because it's always just RNG. Whenever you walk up to the ship, it RNGs it to be whatever slots and everything. So hopefully that would actually work, and you could get yourself a 48 slot ship that way. If that's the case, we can let everyone else know, so anyone who's starting a new save can replicate that as well.
Science.
Hashtag NMS Science, indeed. Wow, loads of comments again that I've missed, or I've just ignored the chat.
That was actually my first S-class ship.
That's going to be an issue when I stream. I can't. Every time I stream No Man's Sky, I can't get anything done. No. I'm just not in relation to the Artemis ship thing, but about reading comments. Semtex is saying that he gets behind in the comments. It's because I can't do anything. It just ends up me streaming, me reading comments. So this time's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not streaming on YouTube this time, so.
You're going over on Mixer, I believe, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know how that goes, man, because I've heard Mixer's cool, but I don't think Mixer allows you to stream to other platforms at the same time, does it? Or does it?
You mean like... Yeah, you can. You can stream to Mixer and YouTube if you want.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did an accidental stream one day.
I was there.
When I was just testing stuff.
I think I turned up,
in my YouTube chat. Yeah, and I was like, I didn't realize I was streaming to YouTube.
Yeah. It's instant. As soon as you hit that button, boom, you're streaming. There's no getting back from that once you've done it.
My friend texted me. He was like, "Are you looking at your chat?" I'm like, "What are you talking
about?" I went slightly on them.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, so we have people telling us stuff about giant spiders and crabs and things. Everyone's loving that idea because everyone loves 50s and 60s sci-fi, old school flicks. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think that would be awesome. And Kendall's actually saying, Kendall Southwick, the one, the only, has actually said he's actually received a multi-tool from the debris beacon at the crash ships as well. So that's another way to find multi-tools. Did you get out insane? I did, but I was scared. Have I missed something here? Insane saying, I once landed on an awesome looking planet, got out of my ship, something like 6 or 7 red creature attack icons popped up, and sentinels were crazy. That would not be fun times, right there. That would not. I would be leaving that planet really quite rapidly. Melee jumped to the rescue, said Insane. I will follow you, didn't. That's brilliant. Yeah, I'm actually caught up on the chat. That's amazing. Thank you for giving. Yeah.
Have you looked at mine?
I haven't, but I can. Right, I will do that.
Thanks, sir.
Rick McPherson finds you hilarious because he's watching you climb walls. Lots of sailor talk, he's saying. I recorded my old hauler spinning in space as Dark Lord. That's pretty cool. I've not seen that before. Would you jump back into it? It was in space. Yeah, no, I think we're pretty much caught up there. That's awesome.
Cool.
How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for quite some time now, I believe.
It's going on 2 hours, sir.
Oh, wow.
Was we still down for the other thing? Are you getting sleepy, sir?
Yeah, what, the off-stream thing that we were going to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could sort of bring the stream to an end sometime soonish so that we still had a bit of time to do that. If that was cool. Because it is like 3 minutes till 5 o'clock in the morning for me now.
Yeah, I figured it was kind of late for you there, sir.
Yeah, a tad. A little tiny tad. But I've had a lot of fun today. Have you had a lot of fun today?
It has been a blast, guys. Anytime I get to hang with my pals, get some guys in on the chat, you know.
Chat with Jarrod, the chat as well. Chat with the chat,
Mike, guys, y'all been awesome. Epic for y'all coming in and hanging with us tonight. Listen, guys, Just Jarrod. Hey, can you have you typed up in Semtex's chat?
Yes, Just Jarrod has.
Yes.
A little earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, if you scroll back up,
get that link to his channel. Yeah, get on out there and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And seriously, if you're not subscribed to Just Jarrod and you're subscribed to us,
what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Same with Ivy Mike as well. If you're subscribed to us and you haven't followed Ivy Mike yet, what are you doing? Just get over there and do it. Just get over there, do it.
We done did the math, man. We've done determined. What does it cost to subscribe to a channel?
I believe we established it was in fact free. I think we got down to free. Yeah.
I think it's zero. Yeah. So guys, hit that sub button. Come on, guys. It don't cost you nothing, and you're helping out. You're not just helping out Just Jarrod. You're not just helping out Ivy Mike. You're not just helping out Sword or Semtex UK.
The whole community.
You're helping out No Man's Sky because this content getting spread, this content getting out there, people are going to watch it. Because I'm going to tell you, when you go to buy a game, what do? You go look at it on YouTube, right?
It's true.
And if you got guys like Just Jarrod, Ivy Mike, Semtex UK out there telling everybody how awesome this game is and how awesome the community is.
He's right.
Man,
he's right.
It's going to support the community and provide Hello Games more opportunities to give us bigger, better, and more awesome stuff to play with in this game. So, get it done.
He's not wrong.
Do it now. Do it now.
And with that, I would like to say one final thank you to Just Jarrod and Ivanmite for coming and spending their time chatting with us and having lots of fun. We do appreciate it, guys. Thank you ever so much. You're absolutely cool, and we are honoured to have both of you here. Very kind indeed.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Thank
you,
sir.
Really awesome. And guys, all the folks watching, and all the folks that watch in the future these videos, you guys hit that red subscribe button on these two great streamers for Semtex and Sword.
Oh, sure. Dude, yeah. Cool,
Thank you, man. That's super cool. Right, I think that is where we're going to bring the streams to an end, guys, because we've had fun. We've talked with everyone. We love all of you. You love us.
Guys in the chat,
it's been great.
Love you.
It's been great.
Appreciate it, man. How awesome it did. How awesome it is. Midnight on a Friday night, and I got 13 people watching this stream.
I know. That's because.
How great is that?
That's because you got that sexy southern drawl. That's what it is. I keep telling you. You won't believe me.
I'm telling you, man.
That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
Love you guys. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you on the next stream.
Indeed. I have been Semtex. He has been Sword. We are Noobs in Space. And we will see you next time out there in the void.